Hello and welcome back to the SRI conference here in Coronado Island, California. I'm Charlie Wright and we're on Strategic Investor Radio looking to aligning values with portfolios here at the conference. And we're talking here with David Miller of Iroquois Valley Farms. He is the CEO and co-founder, and they're out of the Chicago area, Evanston, Illinois. So, Dave, welcome to Strategic Investor Radio and the conference.
Thank you, Charlie. We have been coming to this conference for about 7 years now.
Well, thank you. And what keeps bringing you back here, David?
Half of our sales, and that's in terms of raising security money to buy farmland, is coming through financial advisors at this conference. And it's a great relationship that we've established, and that's why we continue to come back.
Okay, so what do you find in terms of quality of material, relationships, etc., by coming back to these SRI conferences?
First of all, this conference has been growing. So we predated impact investing, and that's part of the name of this conference now. We started in 2007. We didn't know at that time that we were an impact investment. But the financial world has really changed over these last 10 years and really is a lot more focused on putting client money into companies like us that have an impact on the environment, have a social impact, and, of course, also provide a financial return.
So tell us about Iroquois Valley Farms. You're involved in organic farming, and so tell us about what it is you do and why you're doing it.
We wanted to be a change agent in agriculture. So most of agriculture is conventional, chemically farmed agriculture. We started the company to provide an alternative that was more healthy and more real. It was focused on getting new investors, and was also focused on engaging the next generation of farmers that wanted to grow food differently. So most of our farmers, 70%, are millennials. And that is a big change that's going to happen over the next 50 years or so.
And what's your business model? How does it work?
We've been doing business we're in our 11th season, and this last year we formed a real estate investment trust to really scale it up more, be more tax efficient. We have investors in 40 states. We work with a lot of financial advisors at this conference. It's a great fit for us. It's a long-term investment, but it's the Real Estate Investment Trust really just does two things. It buys farmland for lease to young farmers, and it also provides mortgages to farmers that are organic farmers. So we're really an organic farmland finance company.
Okay, and so how does it work? An investor invests money with you through Regulation D or through the REIT, and then you go out and buy land. So how does it work?
It really starts with the farmers. So the farmers... most of our farmers want more land. They're selling all their production. They're in the organic and specialty business. Land is very capital intensive. We knew that was always a barrier to growth in this business. So when the farmers come to us with more opportunities, let's say 80 acres just came up for sale next door, they have to have it. They don't have the money to buy it. And so traditionally we would buy it and lease it to them. And so the company, all the sales, the purchases are done through the company. The leases are through the company to the farmer, and each farmer that leases land from us has the right to buy it someday.
And who invests with you and why?
There's not a lot of investors in this space. So most investors have no farmland in their current portfolio. So we're something new. We're a change to a more healthy agriculture, a better food system. People invest with us for a solid and secure, I would say, financial return over the long term. And the returns have been there. They've been very good for our long-term investors. And they're really looking to create a more healthy world for their kids and their grandkids by the change that we're impacting in sustainable agriculture.
And how does somebody find Iroquois Valley Farms?
The best thing to do would be just to go to our website, and there's plenty of contact information on IroquoisValleyFarms.com.
For those who were raised in California through the public school system, spell Iroquois Valley for me.
Oh, okay. So Iroquois, which is named after the Iroquois Nation, Native Americans, is Iroquois.
Okay, very good. So give us final words for us here, will you, David?
We come to these conferences because we're trying to keep up with the farmers. There's a really massive changeover in agriculture, so the next generation of farmers wants to farm more healthy, but they need the capital to do so. So we really hope that more and more people hear about us and provide us with the capital to support this change that the young farmers are making.
So, David, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. Again, we've been talking with David Miller, CEO and co-founder of Iroquois Valley Farms here at the SRI Conference in Coronado Island, California, and we'll be right back.